Alright. See if we can get anybody.
Alive. Are they allowed to see this?
Go help her.
With what?
Go help her. Alright. Let's see. See, I can hear the phone's blowing up.
She hasn't wanted any help.
Yeah,
She hasn't wanted any help.
there we go. Yeah,
She hasn't wanted
what's
any
up?
help.
There we go. Yeah, oh, never lagging it. There we go. Alright. What's up, everybody? What is up? There, I'll be right back. 1 second. Looks like I left him outside. Whew. Alright, I'm back. Sorry, I was gonna go get a tea, but I left it outside. Let's see who is all in here. What is up? What's up? Alright, guys, so we are gonna be back Monday. Thanks to Dixie May for helping us out on this one. So it should be, I got something for tomorrow for you guys. We got a load going from, I think it was Philadelphia to New Jersey, I think it was tomorrow. So we got an interesting load. Gonna get rid of that. There we go. So, sorry, I really didn't do anything yesterday other than we were trying to book loads all day and get Central to work. So I figure I'd give you guys an update. I haven't done a live stream in a little while. So, let's see. Just been working on some stuff in the background. Let's see. Sweet. Yeah, so tomorrow, yeah, like I said, we'll have something tomorrow going. This was a private customer, so this one was already set. But come Monday morning, first thing, 8 o'clock, we're going to start trying to book some loads. We're working on getting 2 other load boards set up outside of Central. Central has really dropped the ball on this one for some reason. So we have all of the proof of insurance. Everything's legal. We have the insurance cards. And unfortunately, apparently they're so backed up, it could take 54 days for them to verify our insurance. They told us that like 2 days ago. So, no, I haven't made an appointment yet, no. It will be soon, but I do need to get on that. Once I get back to work, I'll probably start studying for it. I probably have another 3 months before my permit would expire. So, ACV, what is that? Because we set Doft was one of them, and then the car carrier. Let me see. Does anybody know anything about the car carrier? Load board. Looks like they have a boat on the main page as well, so I'm wondering what all they do. Let's see. ACV. Not seeing anything. So, all right. Yeah, I'll be driving tomorrow actually out to New Jersey. Dealer Auction has their own load board. What are they? What's the website on that? Is that like local? Is that local to me? Is it or is it just specifically out of there? Okay. Yeah, I'll look into that as well, because whatever we can do, because Central's kind of been a pain, and I've never actually looked over like other load boards or whatnot. I don't know anything about them. So someone made mention last night of those two. So we've already got one getting set up, but that one's more leaning towards freight. And I need to do cars for the next 4 months at a minimal. Cars and power only are the two things I'm going to focus on for the next 4 months until this trailer's paid off. Okay, 3350 on it. So if I take that 3350 divided by the 250 a week, paid off in 13 weeks, just about 3 months. What's up, Caleb? Yeah, not much going on today. It's a nice, just mosey Saturday. I'd like to be driving today, to be honest. I wouldn't mind. I haven't run any loads in what, like a month and a half now, so it would kind of be nice. What's up, Hector? Ugh. Deleting the grid heater on a 6.7. So there's a few things to it, pros and cons of it. One, it helps your electrical system a little bit, because it's such a huge draw on the battery. And people claim that there's a little bit of flow into it. That's about it. If you're someone who plugs your truck in all the time or lives in a warmer climate, then you really don't need the grid heater. So it's just one less thing, a little bit more simplicity, especially on these emissions trucks. The grid heater really collects a lot of the EGR soot when it's being put back into the intake. So you should see that the intake gets pretty much 90% clogged up, sometimes even 100% clogged up. So it's just one of those. It's keeps it from doing that if you're not going to delete your truck. Yeah, Central's actually right now. Central's really good, and the cars in my area are paying extremely well, and I could be home every day. Headed up to Pennsylvania from Texas, picking up a trailer in Tennessee, delivering to Pennsylvania, then going to Gettysburg. Weekends probably would be the best. Because, like, weekends I'm doing mechanic stuff. Other than today, we're working on getting the two CRVs sold. So once those two can sell, I can start working on the white truck. So that's basically my main focus right now, is just getting those two vehicles out of here. Able to run waste oil on the 24 valve? No, absolutely not. The injection pumps on them do not like it. The rotary style pumps, if you run it on them, you're going to wear through them pretty quick. I think even the VE pumps were having problems running them, but an inline pump you can run it on. I'm not sure what the 7.3 Power Stroke uses, but I do know you can run it in that too, and they take it better than anything. So, but yeah, don't run it in any 24 valves at all. Injectors are not cheap. Ugh. High pressure. Sweet. Let me know. Send me a message. You have my email and Instagram down in the description. Ugh. Let's see. What else we got? So our first gen 3500 diesel. I haven't really driven in the snow too much. I drove through it yesterday with the trailer just to go drop the boys off, but yeah, it wasn't bad. We got hit, I think it was like 4 inches, but by the time we went out, most of the road was clear other than the dustings that the fields would blow over. But besides that, it wasn't too bad. So, let's see. I wish I could screen record on here as well at the same time, but I can't. And I wish I could have had a video yesterday, but I forget what I did yesterday. Oh, man. 30 people. How you guys enjoying your weekend? What's everyone else up to this weekend? Because I am not really doing much. I need to get out there today and film something. Ugh. like to start working on that white truck if somebody can get these CRVs sold. So we did just fix the transmission on the CRV, by the way, the mine. So it was leaking. The mechanic, he's supposed to be putting fluid back in it today, and then it'll be running and driving. So just not PA inspected. If anybody's interested in that. Goodness. You gotta start selling some stuff. '48 RE. Used to have one of them. It wasn't such a bad trans. But yeah, besides that, basically trying to liquidate a bunch of stuff too. No, I'm gonna be doing freight in about 4 months. Once I get the, what do you call it? Once I get my trailer, once it's all paid off, I'm gonna move to freight, and then I'm gonna be able to do cars and freight because my insurance is really, really cheap, only having that 300-mile radius. Oh, sorry to hear that, Jeremy. Yeah, that's not cool. Yes, actually. It is. I don't know how it is yet because I haven't technically run yet, but tomorrow is I do have one load tomorrow that I had booked for a while. We were just trying to pick a good time to do it. Yeah, as for tattoos, I'm not going to do anymore until I'm debt free. So once this year's over, I'll have all the debt paid off and I'll be able to go get some things touched up, some things covered up. Even I wanted to add to this and actually make it nice. The guy really screwed that up. But yeah, so something that's going to help out. I have a big payment coming up in February, as you guys know. I got to pay 12 grand. I need to get rid of. I decided on it. I'm just going to go and buy a brand new transmission for that white truck. So for now, I need to get all of the stuff out of my dad's shop. So the engine needs to go and the transmission needs to go. I need to get my money back for that trans. It needs bearings. The synchros were fine, but it definitely needs bearings. I paid $750 for that, and core charge they're worth about $12. So I need to get rid of the engine, the transmission, 2 CRVs, and a transfer case. Adjusting the valves is easy. Turning the motor over, not so much. It is kind of a pain to turn over the 6.7 with the fan and all the other stuff in the way, but it's not all that hard. If you do it the method that I was showing people, if one is rocking, then you can do, if one's rocking, you can do number 6, and so on and so forth. 2's rocking, you can do 5. 3's rocking, you can do 4, and so on and so forth. That's the easiest method. Finding TDC is definitely a pain on those, and even if you do find TDC, it's still it's more of an accurate way doing it the way that D-Boss Garage does it. Yeah, I can't wait because honestly, Ryan, if you see so weekdays can be used. So any video from Tuesday to Saturday would be the Hotshot, and then Sunday and Monday, those videos would be working in the garage. So I feel like it would be the best of both worlds, and that's really kind of what helped the channel grow, was the fact that not only that was I doing the mechanic stuff, but it kind of was like a mix of both. So I'm kind of doing things that other people aren't doing, but at the same time, I'm trying to keep it related to a lot of people, because most people out here, you want budget stuff, you want to be able to run cheaper, and it just, a lot more people relate to it. So it definitely does help out. And it definitely has showed. My analytics, even though I haven't been driving, I'm looking right at it. It says I gained 1,056 subscribers in the last 28 days. And for a Hotshot channel that hasn't been doing Hotshot, it's been doing okay. And I did hit my record month in December, so that was great. But yeah, I definitely, the mechanic stuff only goes so far. not really enjoying it so much. But I enjoy the Hotshot stuff, but the mechanic stuff has less of an overhead. So it's like pick your poison kind of. But I do enjoy actually going out and filming this stuff. So 40-foot freight trailer for sailor rent. Send me some details on that. Please send me some details on that. Let me know what you got. I'm looking for something at some point. I would like to find a trailer that has like a 17,000 GVWR, or I can derate to that. So, thanks for the intel. Anytime. Let's see. Screenshot to see prices. Yeah, so the truck, like my black truck's pretty much at the point where it's done. It's like I can only do so much and try to keep it as cheap as possible. Like obviously we're gonna do the real body work and the paint in the summertime, but there's nothing else leading up to that. Like once that VGT thing's done, I have a guy, he's making me a nicer version of it. So once that's done and an air filter and some battery terminals, the truck's pretty much done. There's no more really to build on it. So now I can just use it, test it, see what's going to break, see what the weak points are. I do want to get a new rear end for it at some point, like a whole new axle, everything. But at this point, it's like it's done. The only other thing I could really do is work on the white truck, and even that, I don't really want to work on the white truck yet because financially it doesn't make sense. Like right now. Yeah, I like doing both. I'm not a big fan of working on other people's stuff all the time, but it definitely pays really dang well. Like I netted in the month of December, I netted over 6,000, which if I was doing Hotshot and I was grossing 12 grand a month, I was netting about that. So I actually netted the same amount in December being a mechanic and a YouTuber than I did being a Hotshot over the road. It's kind of crazy. Yeah. Yeah, send me some pictures of that, email or let me see. Yeah, email or Instagram below. Actually, I'm going to bring up my Instagram because I feel like people are going to be messaging me. I have 373s. And honestly, the 373s have been great. I thought about going to 410s, but the more that I'm running that truck the way it is, honestly, and well, and doing the governor springs that I did, it just, you can put it in second gear with the trailer on the back and it just pulls out. So honestly, 410s, there's no point in me even thinking about that. I was going to do it, but just right now, it definitely doesn't make sense. Those 373s have been killing it. Yeah. So Nathan, I said I'll make you guys a deal. If those CRVs can sell, I can move my focus to that white truck. So yes, a power wash is definitely in the near future. So I'm gonna, Ryan, that's actually a good question. I'm gonna go over that one like in detail. So why do you have to clean out the stuff? It's one of those things I personally feel bad having my junk laying around in his shop, especially if I'm not using it. It's at the end of the day, it's his shop, and I personally I feel bad having my stuff sitting there. He's actually the one who told me, hey, let's build that motor and build that tranny. But for me, it's just like I have my stuff sitting at his shop and I have nowhere to put it. I'd rather just sell it. Then a year down the road, when we actually do the white truck, when it financially makes sense and the views are up, like maybe sometime, I'd say around October or November, we start working on that truck and actually building it, because views pay a lot more around that Christmas and Halloween time. So that's probably when I'll work on that truck. So it's just one of those things I feel bad about doing that. Him doing YouTube, my stepmother does not like him being on camera. So basically it comes down to that. He's not allowed on camera. So it's not his choice. But yeah, then we won't. Because I talked to him about it. I'm like, look how much money I made off of YouTube, and I'm small. You know, imagine what he could do, because he flips cars and stuff. So it's like he knows how to tell people, hey, this is how you can make money flipping cars. So he knows the business, he knows the market, he knows what to buy, he knows he never has cars come back on him at all. Like he just did a full build on basically a cab, a bed, and a frame from two separate trucks and put them together. and it just works. Like, it's been a great truck. Now it's for sale. Well, he's doing the body work now, but then it'll be for sale. So, but that's pretty much the story with that. Yeah, don't forget to like. Yeah, 410s. Definitely seems like it depends on your setup, because a lot of guys, it also depends on the tranny. If you have a 48 RE, 410 is too much. I can tell you that. Now, if you're running 35-inch tires, say in my case with an NV 5600, then yeah, 410s may make sense. But I'm running 33s right now. I don't know if I'm going to keep the 33s or I'm going to go back to 35s, but I do know at some point a set of fuel cleavers with some 33s on them, that is definitely in the plans. I liked that 20 by 12 with the 33s on them. I just kind of like that look. So that'll be in the plans for the black truck eventually. But again, that's one of those things, unless I need a really good tax write-off, I'm not going to buy them, or if I get a really good deal on them. Oh boy, Ryan. Don't open that can of worms. But yeah, no, he's doing pretty good. After selling the shop and the businesses and everything, he's basically just, his drive to work isn't very far. He's just got to walk down the driveway. What do you need for the white truck? Where do I even begin? A motor, a tranny. I want to do a new bed. I want to get a bumper, tailgate. I had a whole list of things. I had headlights, taillights, interior pieces, mirrors, cab lights, like pretty much everything. New hitches, rails, another fuel tank for it, another 105-gallon fuel tank, like stuff like that. It pretty much, if I were to price it out, I could probably build that truck for about $15,000 is what it's going to cost me to do. So I'd rather just put it on the back burner, focus on the list of things I gave you guys. I gave you on my budgeting chart what my goals are for 2022 between debt-free, other trailer, and there was a few other little things on there, but those are the major goals that I'm going to focus on, and those need to come first. So as much as I really want to build the white truck, I'm not going to financially stress myself out over it. A lot of guys looking for power only transported boats from the east to west. Yeah, going east to west is pretty easy, though. It's coming back. That's not very easy. If you're trying to get from like California to PA, oh, it gets fun sometimes. Mm. 48 with 33s. Yeah, with 410s, I can definitely see them being fun. I actually have an oil pressure gauge on the black truck. It's the middle gauge on the pillar. I would never run that. I would never run a truck without an oil pressure gauge. That is scary. My favorite, sweetened iced tea with lemon from Swiss. I actually buy those in bulk because they're very cheap. So I drink about half of one of them a day. So yeah, you guys get the point with the white truck. It's just, we're trying to be strategic. I've been playing around with like cryptocurrencies, and I'm currently learning about NFTs right now. I'm not jumping into the NFT world yet because I refuse to lose any money. So I'm spending a lot of my time when I get up at 5. If I don't have anything to do, I'm doing some research. I told you guys I wanted to do 260,000 gross this year. If I could realistically get the trucking to do like 150 of that, and I could try to figure out these cryptos a little bit better. Like right now, everything's crashed. So right now, if I had the extra money to be buying, I would be buying a lot right now. But unfortunately, with the whole accident and not working, I've been kind of just saving my money up, especially because 12 grand's going out in February. I wish I could just throw that 12 grand into cryptos or NFTs, but unfortunately, I can't right now. So definitely money is limited. But like I said, I want to gross that amount. If I can gross that amount, white truck's getting built this year. But it's just one of those, I'm trying to force myself I'm trying to force myself to learn some of these things and forcing myself to do things that I'm not comfortable with. Yeah, Gary V, I have been following him something crazy. He is awesome. So I've been watching a lot of these guys and just listening to the advice that these guys give. Even if for some chance I became a millionaire off of it, I would still absolutely be doing Hotshot and just the YouTube stuff. I just enjoy what I do. So once you start resting and you get comfortable, that's kind of where things go south, and then you end up losing everything. And just getting comfortable is not a good thing, in my opinion. What does your brother do? Is he looking into Hotshot full time? Yeah, so he is going to get into Hotshot full time. He is a semi truck driver right now. He makes in between like $1,000 and $1,300 a week, driving 4 days a week, and he's home every day. So he's using that money. He's using that money to put into his red truck and then build his savings back up. And yeah, then he'll be jumping into it. Thoughts on a 2001 Ram 3500 automatic with 410 pulling 2-car Kaufman? Being that it's the older truck, that it's a 2001, the fact that you have 410 gears actually, I would say, helps you. Maybe throw a little bit taller of a tire on there, like a 33. And with 2 cars, you're fine. I would definitely try to get a third car if you can, like get a 43. But yeah, it'll do it. With the automatic, it's a good thing you do have the 410 though, because those automatics, stock, they're not very good. But it is doable. My fifth wheel toy hauler weighs 15.5. I have 373s behind a 48. I live out west with lots of mountains. Yeah, absolutely. You could benefit from 410s. Absolutely. That setup and being out west, that is where your 410s are going to shine. These guys that are running highway all the time, straight on the East Coast, there's not very many mountains over here to really care about. So 373s make sense on the East Coast and 2-wheel drive, whereas on the West Coast, you definitely want some 410s pretty much almost no matter what setup you have, and 4-wheel drive. Yeah, so there was a whole story with that. Central Dispatch is delaying our reactivation of our Central because we switched policies. When I joined, he had to start a whole new policy because there was 10 trucks already. I'm the 11th truck. So I have my own insurance policy up here in Pennsylvania, and it's set as a 300-mile radius or 600, whatever it is. I can go 300 miles one direction, 300 miles the other. So I don't know if that's a 600-mile radius, whatever. Because we did that, they're saying it could take up to 54 days for them to verify our Central. So, Dixie May, go follow his channel because I appreciate this dude. He went and actually was able to reactivate his Central on the spot so that I could get some loads next week. So next week, there should be no excuses for finding loads. Thank you to Dixie May for doing that. I'm going to be the one, well, we're going to be the ones paying for his Central so that we can do that for a month or two. But that's the whole plan with that. I tried to book one through Central without actually having Central, and they would not send us over the load. I talked to them for a good half an hour. There was a good load I was supposed to be doing Friday, and it just didn't happen. So, yeah, it's unfortunate. There is a lot. When you start out, there's a lot of things that can go wrong. There's a lot of things that can go wrong. So, unfortunately, this is just one of those things. If I was the 10th truck, we'd have Central Dispatch right now. But because I'm the 11th truck and I got an insurance policy up here in PA, they suspended our Central Dispatch. So, we're working on that. RV hauling pays more, especially if you haul 3 pop-ups on your trailer. I used to average $2K per trailer plus fuel vouchers. You should try. Yeah, the only downside to my trailer is not having that center rail. If I had that, dude, absolutely. I agree with you 100%. But cars right now in my area are paying great. So I'm gonna run with the cars and power only until that trailer's paid off. I owe $33.50 on it. I have to make 13 more payments. Yeah, they told us 54 days. That was crazy. You're making 3,000. Yeah, so Ryan, good point there. I am not running the Florida anymore because it's like, yeah, I could make great money going down. I think I recorded my best going down to Florida. I made $36.50 going down one week, but it's always coming back up. It's like, here's $1,000 or $500. It's like, I can't do it anymore. I can't justify it. So anything, whichever way I go. So say Carlisle's right here, I can go 300 miles one way or 300 miles the other way, whatever, just to be able to get back, so that I can be home every day. But it's like, I'm looking at Central and I can make the same amount of money, if not more, and I'm home every day. So that's just why it makes sense right now. I can go into Ohio, and I will go into Ohio for freight when I do get that trailer. No, Scott, you're good. So with the trailer, I told him I'm paying $250 a week for it. It's $1,000 a month. The reason I set it up that way was because I wanted it paid off as much as possible. I paid $10,000 for the trailer. I put $1,000 down, and I paid $250 a week. So that means in 9 months that trailer would be paid off. So I did make one big payment, like one extra payment in between when I was like, hey, this financially makes sense. Let me throw the guy, I think I'm paying $250 a week. So I forget what I threw him, but I threw him an extra amount of money for that 1 week. So it like caught me up a little bit more, but I got to make 13 more payments, and then it'll be paid off. Yeah, I just liked it because it was simplicity. I could be home every week, but that $3,000 down pretty much covered the whole trip. Coming back up, if it would pay for fuel, I was good with that, but yeah, I'm over it. The other thing with the Ohio, the company that I'm leased under, they do have contracts out of Ohio coming back to Philly sometimes, like just random miscellaneous pieces of freight. So, but I can only do so much at one time. I'm not going to have 2 trailers at the same time and making 2 separate payments. I want this trailer paid off first, and then I'll pay off this, and then I'll start working on the second trailer. They're 32.7 is what the 285/70/17s are. Actually, I can show you here. So I have a binder, okay? And basically, as Alex did a really good video on this, every truck and every trailer has its own folder, okay? In your trailer, you're going to have your lease agreement, your inspection paperwork, and your registration paperwork. We'll go through our truck paperwork. I have my registration, my annual inspection, I have paper logs. I do carry a couple of bill of ladings just because I accidentally bought some. I have my license, my proof of insurance. I have the what do you call it? The medical. I have that. I have my CDLA permit. Not that it's needed, but I do have it. UCR registration is in here. Bach 3 is in here, and yeah, that's basically what I'm carrying right now in there. So. And then in here, I also keep the titles to my vehicles, my pens, and all my other stuff. But yeah, that's basically what I carry with me. I haven't failed a single level 1 inspection yet last year. Yeah, that's what I show them on a DOT inspection. The Central take loads from Mannheim into Baltimore. Lots of cars going from the Ohio to Pittsburgh area. There's plenty. I mean, I can get on Central right now and pretty much. Let me see. See if it logs me in. So I'm on Central right now. Basically, any of them, you can get cars. There is, when I type in, there is 1,472 loads. That's really good. And a lot of these things are paying, like here's 2 cars right here, West Virginia to Maryland. 427 miles for $2,001. 2 cars. 2 trucks, I should say, but you get the point. 2 mixed vehicles right here. Martinsburg to Smock, PA, $1,400. That's perfectly fine. Like, things like that. Like, if I can keep doing that, there's, what is it? I wish these guys would answer, but there is 200 cars paying $30,000, and they still haven't taken it off. I really want that load. Sweet. Yeah, Mannheim. I don't see any right now. But that's just because I'm not really like looking for it directly. I pretty much put in my from is PA, West Virginia, New Jersey, Maryland, Delaware. And then I also put in the to Pennsylvania, West Virginia, New Jersey, Maryland, and Delaware. Yeah, I've been texting the guy. I've been calling him. I'm like, what's going on with this thing? Because dude, if that's 200 cars, like, that'd keep me busy for like a month. If I did 9 cars a day, 5 days a week, I'll tell you what, they probably got people calling on that, and they're probably just randomly throwing these cars out for people. Yeah, I'm willing to bet. Let me see. So if you look at Crown Auto Logistics, yeah, it looks like they have the 30,000 up there, but they have it's in Newcastle, Delaware to Baltimore. But if you go down the list and you see like all these ones that say like 9 cars and what, where was you can see this, but Delaware to Baltimore, there's one here that says 8 vehicles for Crown. Like, one pick, one drop, text William. Do that, and then they give you the phone number, and it's like, if you look at the math on it, it's $150 a car. You do 3 loads a day. That's $13.50 a day for 67 miles a piece. $100 for 200 to 300 miles. And with those fuel prices, oh, absolutely not. Liam, no, you cannot have sugar. How do loads look to stay local out of the Youngstown, Ohio area? Basically what I'm doing, if you're looking for cars, because that's pretty much all I can do, Youngstown, Ohio to Youngstown, Ohio, and then I'll put custom radius 300 miles set, and I'll do custom radius 300 miles there as well. Search. It is showing me 3,600 results. That's not bad. So there you go. Youngstown, Ohio, start mileage 300 miles, end miles 300 miles. There is, I'm not going to get into details of what's all there because it seems like a lot of these are higher amount cars. There's a 2 and there's a 2. But 8 Jeep Wranglers. But yeah, there's 3,600 loads on there. I'm sure that you'd be able to pick and choose something on there. So I'll get rid of Central now. Jim, you sent me a message. What you got? Oh, I see you. Oh, oof. Stupid. There we go. I really can't see that on the computer. Jim, I'll have to look at that on my phone because I can't see that on the computer. It's like so small. Go run over Courtney with that.
Okay.
Go get her. Yeah, $100 out west though. That's insane. What's your fuel prices out there in Cali? Don't buy an 07.5 Ram because if you pull fuse 13, it stops recording your mileage. Oof. Yeah, I don't know. I've been slightly debating a 6.7, but like, I don't know. I don't know if I want to do it. I also have slightly debated like getting a 6.7 truck and 12 valve swapping it and keeping the VGT working and the ISIN working.
Yeah.
Oh, you ran her over?
Yes.
Sweet. But yeah, you guys, you get the point. There we go. Oh. Yeah, I thought about it. It's just one of those things. I'm kind of trying to. This year, I've made a lot of changes from December 31st to January 1st. Like, I've made a lot of lists of what I need to do and pay attention to. And one of the things is I'm going to be a lot more stingier this year than I was last year. And, well, I'm doing that basically for me, but I want to invest as much money as possible. So if it's not making money, I won't do it anymore.
Oh, so sorry.
Have you looked at the late 90s Forge for the 12 valves? Those 650s are going. The problem with within those in the commercial vehicles is they're a little bit harder to swap because the pickup engines and the commercial vehicles were a little bit different. Actually, I'd say a lot a bit different. Some of them even had different blocks and head setups. Ow. So I'd rather go for the pickup engine. New Year's was fine. On the black truck and trailer, I'm just running 10 plies. Can't remember the name of the tires though. I think down in the description I have the tires, and all the details for my vehicles are down in the description, by the way. The truck and the trailer. So if you find something on there that you want me to add to it, let me know, but I try to get as much detailed down there as possible. Let me see.
How do you park this thing?
Yeah, so let me see. If I go into my...
Crypto?
If I go down and do a video, and... Yeah, so email, Instagram, my cryptos, my business mailing address, my mud flap referral code, keep trucking referral code. There's the truck info right below. I'm running Cooper Discover 10 plies. They're AT3s. I don't know why I didn't punch that in there. Cooper Discover AT3. There you go. I updated it. Sweet.
Wait, am I getting a lot?
He was doing something earlier. I saw one of his live streams came up before. Let me see. DH car. I don't know. He streamed something like 5 days ago. It looks like. But I don't know what he's doing. I don't know what he's doing now. I haven't really followed up with a lot of people. Just kind of, pay for the services and then kind of like move on to the next thing. But there was a lot of stuff going on after he dropped that off. It's like there was a lot of stuff that I had to deal with from when he dropped that off to now. So it's like I just kind of, no, we haven't really talked. Yeah, besides that, I don't really know. He messaged me a while back. Trying to look if I can find it. He had offered something with his authority. But I found a really good deal. Which, by the way, I am going to do a video next week on who I'm leased under. So, because people are curious on that, I just won't put that information out until the labels are on the truck. Because as a YouTuber, you get people that leave stupid comments that just don't have anything better to do with their lives. So they try to, people will call FMCSA and try to get you in trouble with DOT. And it's just one of those things you try to keep the legal stuff down as low as possible because people get really obsessed, especially when they're not doing anything positive in their lives. But once the numbers are on the truck, then I can tell you who I'm leased under. But if they're not on there, then some people will try to call in and complain, and then they try to get people in trouble, and then it just, even though nothing happens, it's just a headache for the company. So it's just one of those, you just try to play it smart. So labels will be on Wednesday. I should have a video on Thursday. No, she's busy we have all 3 kids, so it's like it wouldn't make sense. It'd be a lot on her because she's always cleaning and making sure everything's kept up with. So we thought about it, but it just right now just doesn't make sense. Let's see. Yeah, the first company, it was my first thing. So I just wanted to make sure that when I get on there, I wanted to make sure that there was a good name for it before. But now that I'm used to running, everybody knows my name pretty much at this point. And pretty much that, it really doesn't matter at this point. I'm not covering any labels up. They'll know It should be Thursday, but Friday at the latest, you guys will see a video. Just depends on displays and graphics is the one doing my labels. They said it should be midweek next week that they get my labels done. So. Yeah, I mentioned earlier, you should have a folder for your trailer. Basically your registration, your lease agreement, and your registration, lease agreement, and inspection. You need your DOT inspection. And as for what's in your truck, I kept a bunch of things in there. I'll go over it one more time. But for if you get a DOT inspection, I keep registration, inspection, spare driver logs, a couple of BOLs. You don't need those, but a couple BOLs. Your medical card. I have the UCR registration, Bach 3. I keep my CDLA in there, my permit, and a lease agreement for the truck. I think that's about it. I think that's it. There might be something else. I feel like I'm missing something, but that's pretty much what I have in my folder right now. For if I get a DOT inspection, that's all in there. Make that real quick. Yeah, rolls on YouTube. Dude, I'm telling you, it's the only... I don't get very many hate comments at all. I do not. But when you get one, it's every single time there's one person that is like, oh, I hate this guy, I'm going to say something bad. That same person will leave like 40 comments. He'll go down every single individual comment. And it's just like, it's one of those, it's like, people are very, very obsessed when these are people I don't even know. So it's one of those things. I don't delete comments. That if someone leaves one comment and like says something negative, it's okay. But it's when people get obsessive, I'll just go and kind of like hide user from channel or like block them as spam because it just makes sense. Like because not only at that point they're harassing other people. So it's just I don't really tolerate that. But would I ever run for Toe Piglet? No. The main reason it just doesn't make sense to. He has his rules and regulations for his drivers. He's all the way down in Texas, and it honestly just does not make sense for me to lease under him. No. I'm hoping that this company I'm leased under now is the last company that I'm leased under until I get my own authority. It seems like everything's pretty promising. We've had our conversations and had our talks and whatnot, and everything's good. So hopefully this will be the last company I lease under. Same reason why I left the last company. It just didn't make sense. It wasn't, as I'm learning, they were great in the beginning, but then I went from power only to now I want to do this, and they're not really, for car haulers and freight. They're more of on the campers, boats, RV, all that stuff. So he actually had a couple of ship shees, so they do like 3 campers on a trailer. But again, that's not for me. I am trying to be a local driver. So for me, it just doesn't make sense. Oh, wow. Yeah, it is. Nah, I'll leave it up just because at the end of the day, everybody's going to know who I'm leased under anyway, because I'm going to be giving, once that information's out, I'm going to need people to know who I'm leased under because I get a lot of the jobs that I do outside of Central. I get them on YouTube. That's actually where I got the job for tomorrow. There is, I forget what it was. I think it was a small backhoe that needs to go.
Yay, backhoe.
I know. Too many people focus on the negativity. If you guys have noticed, I don't mention anything about negative anything anymore, like at all. I just ignore it. This is like probably the one time in the last couple months that I've actually mentioned anybody. It's like someone will say something negative and I'll just give it a heart react. Or I'll laugh at it. Like it's just kind of funny. How about 2006 3-car trailer wedge 7500 fifth wheel? If my brother had a place to put... Send me details on it. I don't think he'll purchase it right now, but my brother wants a wedge at some point. No, Project Semi will not be for a while. The white truck needs to be for. I'm not even going to talk about a semi for quite a while. It just right now, like once I'm debt free and everything's going good. I've got at least a couple $100,000 in the account. Then maybe we'll start looking. I can invest in something like that to do a build for the channel. Once YouTube picks up a little bit more, because honestly, if I were to go and do that, my record month was $4,000 on YouTube. So if I take that and I try to build a semi, for that to make a return investment, it really wouldn't, because like you could put $4,000 in a semi in a day. So, and if I was going to get something, I like the old Peterbilt 379s, but just unfortunately, it does not make sense financially for me right now. But I have nothing, only put hate out in the world, and that's when they turn. Yeah, I know. It's one of those things, you just kind of hope for the best for these people. What was, let's see. I will do that as soon as I get it. I paid people to get mine before, which I do recommend doing, but you can get your DOT number for almost free, but it's like, at the same time, I'm probably going to end up paying people to do it this time as well, just to make sure that everything's set up correctly and all the legal stuff's taken care of, because I am by no means a lawyer. So, happy Saturday. Hey, they hid the thumbs down button on YouTube if you haven't seen that, Scott. That's correct. I can't believe they did that. I cannot believe they did that. No, 12 valve on a semi, that would be, that would be way underpowered, I think. New jobs, we're figuring Centra out. New job is, we'll be doing a load tomorrow, but it'll be me personally. I'm not, I didn't get it off of Central. I got it from YouTube. So I'll be handling that. But yeah, we should be good to go next week. And come Wednesday or Thursday, Friday at the latest, you guys will know who I'm leased under. Looking for a 36-foot 2-car if you know anyone willing to travel for it. Okay, if anybody has any trailers for sale, feel free to send them to me. And if you want me to, I can post up a couple of trailers that make sense, specifically 36 to 40 footers, wedge trailers, and Kaufman car trailers. Send me those, and I can probably post them up for you guys on my Instagram, because I can get a little bit further of a reach, it seems. And also, yeah, and also try to find somebody for these trailers if you guys need to sell anything. I haven't watched Ryan in a while. I did see back where they wrecked that that yellow truck, I think it was. I definitely watched that, but I'm more, like, when it comes to builds and stuff, I like to watch a lot more of the dually builds than I do single wheel. The quad cab short bed really didn't do it for me, but he does have some cool paint colors. I love that you and another channel that I watch. Who is that? Let me see. I'm looking people up now because I got. Oh, I see. He's got a lot of subscribers. Wow, what a Buick Enclave. They really cut that thing out, huh? That is insane. Is that part 3? Okay, part 3. Wow. Oh, yeah. Yeah, that's another thing, too. I really like the... Have you guys... Greg Albarala, he just put those wheels on the dually. Absolutely love that look. That's what I'm going to be doing to the black truck at some point, with some fuel cleavers, 20 by 12s up front, some thick boys in the back. But that's the look I like for the semis. So it can definitely. I'm gonna say it'll probably cost more than $4,000 for those tires if I do super singles up front. Yeah, I saw that someone was rebuilding it, but I try, like, a lot of times I don't follow those channels that bought somebody else's stuff. Like, there was a guy that bought Whistling Diesel's, his old blue truck, and I'm like, not really interested. But I did enjoy watching it get destroyed and tested, but... Yeah, I had my authority before with CP Towing. That authority is still active. That business has since been sold. But hopefully they're around for a while. We'll see. Dang, it's 1 o'clock already, and I haven't eaten lunch yet. I've just been eating snacks all day. Liam, go make me a sandwich. Where's the gun at? Go give me the Nerf gun with the ball.
Let's see if there's anything in it. I swear I put stuff in it.
That's not the Mega Cab dually, is it? Street Speed's giving away a Mega Cab dually, or?
People somewhere. Or else.
Damn, give me a ball. What's he giving away? Now I gotta look on here. Is he really? As I saw the build on that. Black Bison.
Alright, balls.
I really didn't. I watched the main video. I really didn't like watch anything on it, but watch me get demonetized because I have this. Oh, he didn't even load it for me. Oh, this thing is insane.
What? Okay.
Yeah, YouTube's one of those things you always have to change it up to keep getting more and more successful. And I try to go where kind of the views are at. If you guys looked, this is one, like, I thought there was a slim chance in my head I was going to sell that white truck until I went back and I looked at my first video on it. You guys, let me get up in here, right? So I did a video. Get out of here. I'm not even, just don't even look at them. I'm just shooting them. Wasted no time stripping my new Hotshot truck. 64,000 views on one video. I was like, okay. And the video after that got 10,500 views. Any video that I've done on that white truck, that one got 15,000. That one got 6,300, but that's because I turned it into a storage unit. But you guys get the point. Like, I did something with the motor in the thumbnail, and that got 17,000 views. Like, the white truck is just killing it with views. So it does not make sense to get rid of it. Here, I want to, before I answer any more questions, watch this. Oh. I'm going to shoot him.
Be careful.
Shooting kids with his own Nerf gun. I like this thing. If you guys ever get the chance to buy one of these, Rival, what is this? XX100. These things are insane. Oh, I got him right in the back, right between the shoulder blades.
Ow! Get it.
Wish I would have had my channel up when I did my last 3 builds because I went through parts up there during COVID. Yeah, it's one of those, like, I don't know. The accident really helped the channel views and everything. Like, they did a lot of views. And then, unfortunately, I had to drag it out because I couldn't get parts and things were on waiting. So it was really bad. And then views kind of plummeted.
Come on, let me get that gun. Come
Yeah,
on.
I know. The fact that, I gotta delete these guys. The fact that I'm doing what I am now, considering, because I peaked at like 450,000 views in a month. How do I? Let me see.
Come on.
Actually, you know what? I think I can do it on here. Stop. Shoot you with this thing. Liam, enough. So if I go to, let me bring this live up because I need to get rid of. See, I gotta moderate comments because sometimes we get some spam in here, and I'm doing really good, I think, at getting rid of some of these. I need to add ads. Let me see. You guys see, you just hit me with a ball. Would you stop? Kids, I'll tell you what. Kids, they make great targets. Do you ever make anybody a blue wrench? I don't know what you're talking about. Go to parts yards, look for... Liam, enough. No more. I'm gonna shoot you with it. Goodness, kids. Yeah, I know. He started it. He handed it to me. But go to parts store looking for parts and show around what's there. People love that stuff, so do I. Let's see. You're gonna get shot, and it's gonna hurt, and then you're gonna go tell Courtney on me, and then I'm gonna have to shoot her too. The second we got one of these Nerf guns, I shot Courtney like right here in the side of the head from across the room by accident. And yeah, it was a pretty bad idea. All right, no more. You're done.
Just get that.
No, if you keep it up, you're going to your room. Got it? No. Go. No more. Oh, she cleaned up the Thomas table. All right. Yeah, I know, right? He's gonna get shot, but.
Oh yeah?
No, no more. Yeah, I am super excited about doing the white truck, but unfortunately, it also makes a very good storage unit. So I'm telling people I will start organizing and neatening up that truck. Like I will at least go through and do a detail, clean it up. Just little things here and there. I might, get a set of headlights for it, like tail light, like things like that. I might randomly just order like $50-$60 worth of things every now and again for it. That way, when it comes time to build it, all I really need is, a set of motor and transmissions. So. Oh boy. Alex over here giving me bad ideas. Don't. No 6-door. Oh man. I can hear him plotting back there with the Nerf gun. I have to. Oh man. But yeah, so that's basically the point with that. If everything can just get out of here, I can start focusing on that white truck, but it does make a good storage unit right now. And let me see. I'll set some people up as moderators here at some point. I don't get too many of these spam comments. I think I got 2 this whole thing. Electric Silverado. I have heard something about it. Alex may have. Alex, are you still into the electric vehicles? You ready to get shot by a Nerf gun?
No.
Here, I'll give you an Oreo if you go spend time with Courtney. Promise?
Yes.
All right. Bribery. Oh, you don't like it? Electric Silverado. Let's see. Electric Silverado.
Close the door.
Nah, I gave you an Oreo. That means
close the door.
I don't care. You can play in your room. Let's see. EV Silverado. I mean, it's not bad looking. It's not like the most attracting thing in the world. Yeah, it kind of does look like an Avalanche. Oh yeah, I was gonna say, as for like driving wise, yeah, it's probably not that bad. But yeah, it's a Chevy Avalanche. What's up, Louis? Yeah, anyways, we're just bribing each other back and forth. I really want one of them Cybertrucks. I'm not gonna lie. I'm gonna tell you what. I sold on my Dogecoin, but I think I'm gonna. I don't know. I might try to buy a Cybertruck in Bitcoin one of these days. I'm hoping by 2030 my share goes up to $1 million. Holy $80,000 for an F-150. What's the Cybertruck going for? Lambo doors on the new. I say I really would like one of them Cybertrucks. You put an order in for it. Did you get any update on the Cybertruck yet? Or is that 2025? Yeah, Dogecoin is dead. If you look at the results of like people looking it up, Dogecoin is pretty much dead. It had a good run. It lasted about 8-9 years, but you're still gonna have your people into it. It was fun while it lasted. I made some money off of it, and then I'm out. Like I'm not dealing with it anymore. So yeah, the torque is insane on them too. How is your Did you? I would. Well, actually, it would be neat to actually use one of them for Hotshot. I'd be kind of curious. Basically, running Hotshot for free in an electric truck. Alex, what's the deal with the Cybertruck? Because you put an order in on one of them. Spill the beans. I want to know details. Cyber Quad for kids, $3,500. Wow. No, thank you. $664 horse. Liam, weren't you told to do something? That's broken.
Hey, you know how you want to shoot so bad?
No, Liam, it's broken. They literally do not work. Give me it. I'll show you.
I want this work.
You used one of those for Hotshot, and I bet you could share the kingpin off the trail. Yeah. I'm assuming you mean shear, but yeah. Here, let me see it. Give me it.
See if it works.
Okay, so I pre-ordered a Cybertruck, but it keeps getting delayed. To my understanding, it'll be made in the Tesla Texas plant, which is being built, and will only be done next year. I mean, next year is better than 2025. That's what I was thinking it was. This thing is broken. Oh.
Told ya.
See, it works. Nope. And it's jammed.
That's a crossbow they're supposed to jam.
No, it's not supposed to jam, Liam. Nope, you done messed her up there, boy.
Let me play.
That was slow. All right, there you go. Go though. I'm on a live, Liam. Go shoot Courtney. You have to pull back. Okay, there you go. Yeah, you broke it. What is the range on an EV truck with a load? That I don't know. The plant will be done next year, but the plant will be done next year. Oh, I see what you mean. Yeah, Alex, I missed that. Wow.
Oh. Why does this have to be there?
Yeah, I'm curious on what ranges and everything, but what did they tell you it was going to cost?
Motor's not working.
And I wonder, can I still pre-order a Cybertruck? Elon's a damn genius, though. I will tell you that, and I'm demonetized now because I said that. But he's a genius. Like, they haven't even made a single one of them yet, and he's collected how much money in pre-orders before the thing's even made. That's insane. 80-mile max tow. Wow. Oof. Yeah. Nah, you're good, Gus. Elon pays $11 billion in taxes last year. Yeah, he is paying an insane amount of money, though. That's where he's kind of... He's not doing something right to be paying that much in taxes. Because if you look at some of these guys, they pay almost nothing in taxes. Because a lot of these guys, they'll pay themselves in, like, say something like Bitcoin. And you can't tax Bitcoin because there's no gains on it yet. Until you sell. You figured it out? See, I don't need that for this. I don't need the magazine.
Ow!
I can still shoot you. Go shoot Courtney.
I'll try. You know.
A friend with a lightning, we hooked up a 30-foot Airstream to see how far we could go. How far'd you go? He's got the scope on that thing and everything. No, you shoot me, you're gonna get gut. Alright. You just lost it. Give me it. Nope, you lost it. Give me it.
No.
Alright, I'm taking the magazines.
No.
Yep, and I'm eating your Pringles.
No.
And I'm eating your Pringles.
No.
Go shoot. Go shoot Courtney.
If you shoot me, you'll be grounded.
I'm not shooting her.
What's up, man? I appreciate it.
Courtney, I won't shoot you. I'll shoot myself. Ow!
Why did you do that?
Liam just shot himself with a crossbow.
Jam Pringles.
No. Alex, Joe wants to know what production you're working on now.
Can I please have Pringles?
And when are you going to start posting videos again? I mean, I get you might not have the time, but man, we're missing the videos here. I need something to watch while I'm at home doing nothing, because I'm just a lazy owner-operator now who doesn't have a job. Just kidding. I'm leased under somebody now, so I don't...
I have magazine.
All right.
2 magazines.
All right, quiet. Any problem in human space, we cannot simply store enough energy efficiently. Everything else, though. No, actually, I have been... First good videos, yeah. Oh, what are you trying to say? My videos aren't good? No, as for sponsorships, I've pretty much turned down, like, anything. If it's not something that's going to help with the business or whatnot, like, I get so many people asking about, like, somebody sent me, what do you call it? Like a OBD scanner. And, like, things like that. And it's like, no, I'm not really into it. Like, I don't really want to do sponsorships right now, unless it's something that really makes sense that I really want. If it's just random stuff, no. Go shoot her.
No.
Yes. But yeah, no, I'm not really interested in sponsorships at all, really. There's a lot of cool places where camper in my house within a 100-mile radius. No.
I'm not going to shoot you.
Yeah, you could always put the solar panels on top of it. Elon had to sell most of his shares to pay for all the kids he has. Oh man, how many kids does Elon have now? That's just from the stress, Scott. That's where that comes from. There we go.
Thank you.
Oh man. Ugh.
Ow, ow. Let me say ow, ow.
All right. Yeah, not too much going on. If you guys have any questions, I'm probably gonna get off here in the next couple minutes. But if you guys have any questions that you want answered, now's your time to do it. I don't know when I'm gonna do another live next. I may just do another live tomorrow because I don't really have any videos today. I'm not really doing anything today, so I don't know what I'm gonna do. So, I'm ready to go eat some lunch, figure out what to do for the day. No.
I'm not going to shoot you.
Those Nerf guns are insane.
Well,
But-
mine's more insane than that ball one.
All right, well, hope you guys enjoyed. Feel free to hit the like button. My links are down in the description for pretty much everything. Stuff for sale. CRV, I have 2 CRVs for sale, engine, transmission, transfer case, stuff like that. All that's for sale. Hope you guys enjoyed. Like I said, I'm going to get off here. And, yeah, hopefully I have a video tomorrow. But if I don't, sorry. I'll do another live. But appreciate you guys. See ya.